Hello everyone and welcome to another Feedami video. My name is Emmanuel and today we will be discussing a feature for European customers that if they're still suspended from Google Merchant Center, that they can get a third-party body to appeal to Google to request for a review and get your account approved, assuming you are legitimate business and there's no reason for you to get suspended. Now make sure that you first comply with all Google policies and laws within the country that you're targeting, and make sure that the business model, the website and your Google Merchant Center settings are all 100% correct. Don't appeal with this third-party body if you're unsure. You have to be 100% sure, because once you go down the path of a third party, I doubt you will be able to get approved again if you are then also rejected at that stage. So I help a lot of customers, so if you need any third-party advice, feel free to reach out. I'm happy to help. Now, if you have a look at the website that shares this info, which is the European Union Digital Services Act resolution options. So this policy applies only to customers that are in the European Union's Digital Act service. Certain Google services are identified by DSA, so Digital Services Act, as online platforms or very large online platforms, and certain types of restrictions on content and accounts. So Google may take certain restrictive actions on your content or account if we believe you have violated the law or our policies, or may decide not to act on a report you submitted regarding potential illegal or policy violating content. When this happens and you disagree with our decision, you may be able to refer your matter to an out-of-court dispute settlement body. You may wish to first appeal Google's decision using our internal appeals process if that option is available to you. So as I explained, make sure that you resolve all website issues, all business model issues. So even your government documents, make sure everything is 100% correct, and your Google Merchant Center settings. Now, this is a third-party company that you can contact. So when you click on Android link, you will go to this website and then you can file a claim. Now make sure, as I explained, that everything is 100% correct before you file a claim, because I believe once you've done this, there is no turning back. So you will definitely not get approved if you're rejected again. Now here it goes into details of what complaints are eligible for out-of-court dispute settlement under the DSA. The first one is the visibility of your content. Your ability to monetize content or your account has been restricted because Google determined that your content was illegal or violated one of our policies. Basically, it means, for example, if you have a missing policy on your website, let's say you've not added the returns and refund policy page, then that is a reason for you to get suspended. So anything on your website, even like the contact details or missing trust signals, can also be a reason for being rejected. So it's not only policies. Now the Google policies are very broad, so you don't have to read the policies literally, because then anybody can get approved. You have to kind of look between the lines of the details and also know the history of the policies. I've done this for 15 years and I've been reading lots of different policies over these years, and they have changed a lot. And the wording has changed to be a little bit more broader and not specific, while years ago they were very specific. For example, years ago they said that dropshipping was not allowed. However, that has changed to being that items must be stocked. So you must be able to verify that an item is stocked. Now, this can be a reason for getting suspended. Most merchants will say, oh yeah, I can get this information, but they don't really get it. If they're, for example, a dropship business, they really need to have some kind of proof that they can verify stock. So that all covers under one. The second item is you reported content that you believe violated the law or our policy, and Google did not remove the content. Now this doesn't really apply to merchants, because this is from a third perspective where, for example, somebody else, a consumer, sees your ad and has a complaint about that. The third topic is you are a trader, so a merchant on one of our online marketplaces, that will be Google Shopping, who has been rejected or suspended for failing identity verification. This happens quite a lot where, for example, you have submitted your ID verification, but Google has rejected it because it doesn't match, or there are other issues with the document. For example, there's a lens glare on the image or like a reflection that they can't 100% verify. The most common issues that I've seen is, for example, when a merchant is located outside of the business address. So for example, they're in the US and they've set up a business in the UK that is fully legal and have done so for many years, even 10 years. It is very hard to get approved. So you have to really get in touch with Google to try and get that approved with the official documents. The main reason would be that the passport will not match the country, and that is the reason why, for example, ID verification fails. But again, regardless of what the issue is, always make sure that you're 100% sure that everything is correct. If you have a little doubt, then don't proceed with this claim, because I doubt you will get ever approved after this step is done. So Google will put, like, for example, a black flag on your account. This is my opinion, of course. This is not a statement from Google. I will never make statements out of Google's perspective, only my own opinion. So here we go into detail about how will Google comply with this process. Google will work with the out-of-court settlement body where required by law. Google is not bound by any decisions made by these out-of-court settlement bodies. So this means that even if the third-party body says this customer or this merchant should be approved, Google can still decide, no, you are not approved. The exact process for seeking out-of-court settlement resolution may vary depending on the individual procedural rules of the out-of-court dispute settlement body, as well as upon the member state. For more information, please check the website of out-of-court dispute settlement body to which you wish to refer the matter. Additional options may be available. You may have the option to appeal Google's decision through our internal appeal process. So that is just a request for review button within your Google Merchant Center account. After you click on the red banner Fix It, then you can click Request for Review. If you've reviewed any communication from Google about the option to appeal, please check it for more information. You also have the option to pursue your claims in court if you have legal questions or wish to examine legal options that may be available to you. You may want to consult with your own legal counsel. Now, in my opinion, most merchants that get rejected over and over again always have some kind of issue on their website. I help lots of merchants, and even after my consultation, I still see them not implementing certain things because either it's too difficult or they don't feel like that is a reason. Trust me when I say go the extra mile, implement everything, fix everything, because as you are full aware, Google is dominant in the market and you need to be able to make a business, and you can't do it without Google. And that is the sad thing. And that is why in Europe you have this option now, because Europe has lots of laws and regulations to help merchants and small businesses to compete against big companies that control your whole life, which is Google in this case. So this is all about the new feature that allows you to make a dispute via a third party and not Google themselves. If you have any questions regarding this, feel free to leave a comment below or reach out, and I'm more than happy to assist. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next one.